adventures here for us to see is 2200 AD. It's the Partridge Family, showing us how it's gonna be. The Partridge Family, loving it all and having a ball in 2200 AD.
I've never seen anybody make cakes by hand before, Mrs. Partridge.
Yeah, Mom. Why don't you just use the cooking console? It's a lot faster.
Because I want these cakes to be special. After all, they're for the charity bazaar.
But nobody's baked cakes by hand since the 20th century. It's old-fashioned, Mom.
Wow. I think it's cosmic.
Mail's coming.
We'll get it.
Probably just fan mail for me.
Unless your fan was busy today.
Very funny.
It's a package from Mom.
Thanks, Tracy.
Who sent it?
It's from Grandma. Look.
Wow.
It's been in our family for generations, and now Mother wants me to have it.
It's fabulous, Mrs. Partridge.
How much could you get for it?
Wouldn't you know he'd ask that question?
It's priceless, Danny. It could never be replaced.
Danny's idea of the perfect vacation spot is a bank vault.
Mom means the ring has a lot of sentimental value.
Sentiment doesn't buy record albums.
We better get going, Marion. We have to set up the booths.
Right.
I'll send the boys over with the cakes when I finish.
Oh, smells like I came along just in time.
Just smell, Beanie. Don't touch.
That goes for you too, Orbit. And be careful with that cake. Maybe you better put it someplace where it'll be safe.
Rough.
Orbit!
Well, it sure is safe. There.
Well, I'd better get this place cleaned up. My ring! What could have happened to it? I know I had it on when I was baking it. Oh, no. It must have fallen into one of the cakes.
There's the charity bazaar.
Yeah, I better find a place to park.
There's one down there. Who's got some money?
Not me. I'm broke.
Me too. You pay for it, Danny.
You think Mom will pay me back?
Will you quit being such a miser?
Well, it's not the money, it's the principle. Besides, I'm saving up.
What are you saving up for?
He's probably gonna buy a bank. Come on, put a dime in the meter.
A dime? That's for an hour. We're only gonna be here 20 minutes.
You're starting to make me sore.
Okay, I'll put in a nickel.
Danny,
If we're gonna stay longer, I'll come out and put another nickel in.
I give up. Just put something in it.
Let's have it, Orbit. And make sure you put this down as a charity deduction.
Anybody home?
Oh, hi.
Oh, you bought the cake.
Well, most of them. Orbit got a little carried away.
You mean Orbit ate one of them? Well, those cakes are for charity, Buster. At $10 a throw. So cough up 10 bucks.
Cough.
Wait a minute. That's my money.
Why not? He's your dog.
Hey, Marion, how'd you like to go to a movie after our gig tonight?
Gee, I'd love to. I mean,
Marion, hold it. The cake. Watch the cake.
Whoa.
Be careful, Keith. You know how she is when she loses her gravity quotient.
Give her a hand, Orbit.
Thanks, Orbit.
Now, will you guys go home and let us get to work?
Yeah, let's go before I have to put another nickel in the meter.
We looked all over, Mom. It's not here.
The ring must have fallen into the cake batter.
Mother!
Well, I must say I've had friendlier greetings.
I'm sorry. It's just that well, how are you, Mother?
Well, you can find out yourself tomorrow. I've decided it was time to visit my grandchildren.
Tomorrow?
Uh-huh. And you can tell me how you like the ring.
The ring?
Surely. You're not very with it this morning. You did get the ring, didn't you?
Oh, yes, Mother. I got it.
Oh, are you wearing it?
Not right now. I was baking and I...
Be careful with that ring, Shirley. I'd feel awful if you lost it.
Me too.
Well, goodbye, dear. See you tomorrow.
In one of the cakes?
Yes, and we've got to get them back.
Hey, we got one right here, inside Orbit.
That's right. The one he ate.
Come on, we'll look through the viewer.
In the meantime, you guys call Lori on her wrist phone and tell her not to sell the cakes.
Bow wow, ruff.
No, it won't hurt.
Hey, that looks like my watch.
And isn't that my missing auto hair setting machine?
So that's where my laser ring went.
This is no time to be petty.
Lori's line is busy, Keith. So is Marion's.
Figures. They're probably talking to each other.
Come on, we gotta get down to the bazaar.
I hope we're not too late.
They're gone.
Gone?
Marion sold all three while I was helping out at the Neptune exhibit.
And your mother's ring was in one of them? Oh, no. What a cosmic calamity. She'll never forgive me. It's all my fault for selling those cakes. Oh, you.
That's what you were supposed to do.
Oh, there. That's one of them.
You get him, I'll get Marion. Okay, Orbit, it's rescue time. Now make like a ladder.
Bow wow.
Hold on, Marion. Help is on the way.
Hey, you with the cake.
Yeah?
We want to buy that cake back from you.
Why? There's a priceless ring inside it. That's why.
Priceless?
Nice going, Beanie.
What do you say?
What do I say? Finders, keepers. That's what I say.
We've got to stop him.
Listen, I just remembered. I gotta get a cavity filled.
Venusians don't get cavities.
It's not mine. It belongs to a friend.
Some help he is.
I wonder where he'll pop up this time.
I wonder where I am. Ouch!
The cake!
Well, no ring here either.
Hey, what about my cake?
Like you said, finders keepers.
Come on, Marion, think.
How could you forget everybody you sold those cakes to?
I didn't forget.
Of course not. You just can't remember.
Maybe a snack would help. I always remember better over a strawberry sundae.
It's worth a try.
Now, Marion?
My brain just isn't working.
With all that ice cream in you, it's probably frozen stiff.
We're just wasting time here.
Right. Let's get back to the bazaar.
Good idea. We'll split up and meet backstage before the concert.
Well, hello again, dear.
Oh, hi, Mother. I was just wondering if maybe you could postpone your visit for a week or so.
Why, what's wrong, Shirley?
Oh, nothing, Mother. It's only that tomorrow's kind of hectic for us. I'm having my nails done, and Veenie's taking Keith to Venus for a day's hike, and Danny's tuning up the rocket engines, and I just...
What's wrong, Shirley?
Wrong? Nothing's wrong, Mother. It's just that, well,
I know you, Shirley, and something's wrong.
there's absolutely nothing wrong. Everything is just neat.
All right, Shirley. I'll change my plans for the trip.
That's wonderful, Mother. We'll see you next week, then.
You'll see me tonight. I'm catching the next space liner, and I should be there by 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock? Oh, boy.
Now, imagine that the boys have just delivered the cakes and left. Now, who's the first person you see after that?
Oh, him!
Who's him?
You must know him, Laurie. He plays football, and he's tall and handsome, and
Marion, can you hang on just till we find out what his name is?
I'm sorry, Laurie, but when I think of that curly hair and those white teeth and the...
Will you cut that out?
I'll try, Laurie. I really will.
Okay, now let's try it one more.
That's her! She's the one! She bought the last cake!
Are you sure?
Absolutely 100% positive!
Then the cake must be in that box she's carrying. Come on. We have to check that box for the cake.
And then check the cake for the ring.
Now be careful not to hurt the cake.
Very delicate, right?
Huh?
Okay, girls, you're under arrest for shoplifting.
Oh, no! Oh, this is terrible!
We can explain this whole thing, ma'am. Honest.
Oh, yes, we can explain everything, can't we, Laurie?
100% positive, huh?
It's a good thing that policewoman was a Partridge fan, or we wouldn't have made it to your concert in time.
But we still haven't found the other two cakes.
And Mother'll be here in a couple of hours.
Hey, come here.
What is it?
Look. That's one of the missing cakes.
Maybe I can sneak out and get it.
No time. We go on in 2 minutes, and you can't be in both places at once.
Maybe he can. I've got an idea.
Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble.
And guess which partridge is going to be the pigeon?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Partridge Family.
Make it so easy for me to fall in love with you. Yeah, you make it so easy to love you like I do. You got me loving you, honest I do. Time and again, I give you
Bubble gum?
one look in your eyes, you know get this feeling. I'm hopelessly in love with you. But you make it so easy to love you like I do. Yeah.
I never want to see another cake as long as I live.
Well, I'd like to see another one.
Yeah, well, that's the only one missing now. Are you sure you can't remember who bought the cake?
Stop! Stop the rocket!
What is it, Miriam?
There! There! That's where the cake is.
Florentino's Bakery?
You sold a cake to a baker?
That's like selling ice to Eskimos. Are you sure?
This time I'm sure. Mr. Florentino himself bought it from me.
It's after 8. Mother's probably at the apartment right now.
Why don't you take Chris and Tracy and stall her while we see what this is all about?
We can jetpack over to the baker's from here.
I bought it as a model for my duplicating machine. You don't see many handmade cakes anymore.
Can we get it, please? Oh, that ring is very important.
Of course. The factory is that way.
Thanks.
How will we ever find the cake in here?
First of all, let's split up. Pull yourself together, Orbit.
Rough, rough.
Marion and I will search down this way.
Right, and we'll check over here.
There it is.
Oh, no!
I'll get it. Hey, cut it out. Let me go. What are you doing? Keith, Beanie, Orbit, anybody!
Hey! What a weird-looking cake.
That's no cake. That's Danny. Where's our cake?
It made a left turn at the flour sifter.
I haven't seen you wearing the ring yet, Shirley.
It's, well, you see, I may have a surprise for you, Mother.
Are you gonna tell her about the cakes?
What cakes?
You weren't supposed to say anything, Chris.
Children, go play somewhere else, okay?
Okay, I'll go bake some cookies for Grandma.
A good idea. And you help her, Chris.
Aw, do I have to?
Yes, you do.
Oh, boy.
What was Chris talking about? What cakes?
It's all part of the surprise, Mother.
Oh, I just can't wait. I love surprises.
I hope you'll love this one.
Faster, Laurie!
It's heading for the duplicator.
Too late.
Did you find it?
It's in there.
In the duplicator?
This way.
Oh, no!
Look at all those cakes!
But which one is ours?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Why do I have to wear an apron? All bakers wear aprons. And did you wash your hands? Wash my hands? I'm not gonna eat. I'm just gonna bake. Now you watch me, and I'll teach you how to bake chocolate chip cookies. You think you can learn how to do that? Oh, boy. I bet it's delicious.
Well, that's it.
No ring.
How are you kids doing? My cakes!
Hi, Mr. Florentino.
You know what this is going to cost you?
About 10 years allowance.
Maybe 20.
Oh, boy. Hi, Mom. Grandma.
Did you, you know?
What? What?
It wasn't in any of the cakes.
And we owe Mr. Florentino a benefit performance at the Bakers Convention next month.
What is this all about?
I guess I'll have to tell you, Mother.
The cookies are done. Have one.
Thank you, dear. This one looks a little lumpy.
Chris baked that one.
Now, what were you going to tell me?
Well,
Ow! Oh, sure. How cute. If you aren't the one, you always did have a flair for the dramatic. Oh, this is a surprise.
It sure is.
to all of us. Goodbye, Mother, and please come back again soon.
Bye, Grandma.
Oh, I wish I could stay, but I've got a sky surfing lesson I don't want to miss. Take care. Bye.
I'm never gonna let this ring off my finger again.
Want to bake some more, Chris?
Sure.
thought you didn't like cooking, Chris.
I don't, but maybe if I make a big enough cake, I can lose Tracy in it.